guys, it's Brii Renee here, and I'm going to do a story time today. Tell you guys a little story that I've been dying to share with you all. So, this is how I found my church home on YouTube. I know, right? Sounds crazy. Like, what are you talking about, Brii? You delusional. But let me tell y'all, hear me out. Hear me out. Don't pass judgments, you know? So, the past couple years, I have been trying to build my faith and grow spiritually as a woman as I'm getting older, and it's been hard. I visited a couple church homes here in Atlanta, and Atlanta I feel like is home of the mega church. Like, you know, we've had Bishop Eddie Long and we've had all these other mega churches, and I visited some of those before, and I just never felt connected. Like, I'm a Southern girl, so I grew up going to church every Sunday with my family. But I went to a smaller church, which I always felt like they were kind of judgmental too. It didn't really feel right. I had too many questions and they didn't want to answer them. So I never felt connected. As I got older, I stopped going to church, but my faith has always grown. I've always had a relationship with God. So me and my friends decided to visit a couple church homes over last year. And I was immediately turned off and was like, you know what? This isn't working. Because one church we went to, the pastor landed while we pulling in, y'all, swear on everything. We're pulling in to the driveway of the church Sunday morning. The pastor lands in a helicopter on the front lawn, hops out the helicopter with an Hermes belt on, his Gucci loafers. His suit is just too fly. Like, okay, you got too much bread. Like, what's going on? And not to say that a man of God shouldn't have riches, but I immediately felt like, okay, they ain't doing too much. You know, I was turned off before I even got into the church. And then, you know, when you get in there, they always pressuring you for offerings, and it's this offering, that offering, this offering, the motherboard, the church, the children's church, we need pews, and I feel like, okay, if you need all of that, then you need to give up that helicopter and the Hermes belt. Okay, but that's just my opinion. So I felt like church isn't for me. And so like I said, a year has gone by, and I surprisingly, I found my new church home on YouTube. So this is how it happened. So my cousin was getting married. She just got married a couple weeks ago. Shout out to Portia and Kirby. They just tied the knot, and my dog, Skylar is just like, okay, no, you can't have this conversation without me. Portia and Kirby, they tied the knot a couple weeks ago. Shout out to them. But I was her bridesmaid. So if you don't know me personally, I am such a tomboy. Like, I'm not girly at all. Like, I've never been one of those girls that planned their whole wedding out before they were 15. That's not me. So going through the experience, I was a little apprehensive. I was like, you know, this is a bit much. Like, why are we doing this? Is so extra. But the day of the wedding, it was so beautiful, and I was so moved by their true love. It like restored my faith and love and happiness, and I was like feeling the love, right? So I come home after that night, and I'm just like, man, that was so beautiful. And I'm on YouTube like normal, just going through, and you know how YouTube suggests things. So it suggests a video that said 5 keys to identifying your soulmate. So I'm like, that's odd. I just left a wedding. Why would you say that, YouTube? I feel like it's a conspiracy theorist. Like, they're watching. They know what we're doing. But anyway, so I clicked on it to just, it piqued my interest. So the guy, it's a black guy standing up on a stage, regular clothes, you know, didn't seem like anything special. Like, it's just a normal speaker. So I'm like, let me see what he has to say. So I click on it, and it's actually his church sermon. So he's preaching about it, and I'm just like, yes, you speaking to me. Oh, that's true. Oh, yes, gotta be a whole 1 before I could be a solid 2. Like, you know, all of that speaking to me, right? So I'm like, okay, this man really know what he's talking about. But I never felt like the entire church vibe. Like, I never felt like it was too churchy. And the best part was he didn't ask me for tithes. Like, I got to watch the whole thing, you know, free on YouTube. So I didn't feel like they were scamming or trying to get anything out of me. I just really got the message and I connected with it. And so I'm like, all right, well, if I like this pastor, let me see what else he has to offer. Let me look. And he ended up actually having a really huge following on YouTube. The channel is called One Church LA. So the church is actually in LA, in Los Angeles. I'm here in Atlanta. So I watched another sermon, and again, I was feeling the vibe. He was so relatable, so down to earth, so realistic. Like, you know, not too Bible-y where I didn't understand it. And then it's at the same time, he was making the Bible relate to every day. So it was just like, this might be my church home. So I watched a couple more videos, and y'all, I have watched a sermon like every day. Like, I have been to church more in the last few weeks than I have ever in my life, and really paid attention, like not going to sleep, like more interactive. So I'm like, I might have found my church home. And it's on YouTube. It's convenient. I go to church at the gym. I go to church in the car. I go to church when I'm cooking. I go to church all the time now. So it's like, I might have found my church home, y'all, on YouTube. Who would have thunk it? And like I said, the best part to me is that I don't feel like I'm getting shook down for my cash. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I feel like tithing is important, but I also feel that I could tithe with more than just my money. I tithe with my time. I tithe through community service. I tithe in many different ways. I don't feel like you have to just give so much of your money to the church, because sometimes it's not being appropriated right. Like, it's not being used the right way. So, hey, I found my church home on YouTube. Don't knock it till you try it. If you want, you should check him out. I really like him. He's like young but still like older, so he's wise. He's real. Like, he was really honest about being married then divorced, and talking about how church people like judged him, and it was honest. And you know me, I'm all open for honesty and transparency and just realistic people. So I really vibe with the message. But yeah, that's my experience with finding my church home on YouTube. I just wanted to share that with you guys. So be open. You never know where God might find you. Okay, hey, he found me on YouTube. But thank you for watching it. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. You got any comments on what type of videos I should do next, make sure you drop it in the comment box, and I'm open to it. Say bye, Skylar. Bye. She needs to go to the groomers. But bye, guys. See you next time. Brii Renee, straight from the A. Checking out.